What's up? What's up? All right. So it's been a few days since I made a video. Dang, I need to get shaved again. What crap? One thing I have noticed, like my fingernails, my hair, my facial hair, and all that kind of stuff, it grows so fast. Like, I swear, since I went through withdrawals, I've had to cut my fingernails like 3 or 4 times. They were like, that first week, I swear they grew like a half an inch, man. It's ridiculous. I was just like, Jesus. But I noticed my hair is growing a little bit. It might be might be the fish or vitamin C or B or something that I'm taking. You don't know, might increase that. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into the fingernails and hair thing, but man, yeah. I have to shave some sideburns off again. Yeah, I mean, said I was gonna make a video every day, so been about 3 days. Figure I'd show you. Go a few more days in between here and there, whatever. Just kind of randomly toss one at you guys. But I mean, past 3 weeks now, or either that or this would be 3 months, 19, 20. So yeah, this is about day 21. I mean, if you want to look at it that way, sleep is good. Last night I had no problems. I mean, I'm not taking anything to help me go to sleep. Haven't been taking Tylenol or anything, so last night I was up probably till about 1, a little bit after. Wasn't tired at all, actually. Probably could have stayed up all night, just not tired, but decided I need to get some sleep. Gotta go up to my son's school today and sign the last papers for him to get up there in his preschool. Here in about an hour or two, but other than that, everything's great. I mean, I don't feel sick. I mean, every once in a while you get kind of, a panicky anxiety feeling about doing something, but really I think it's just, it's just learning how to do shit without opiates. I don't know if it's really being anxiety or panic. It's just like, it's a weird feeling. It's like, almost like you second guess yourself about things a lot, and it creates that fear, I guess, or something. I don't know, but just do whatever you do. When you get that shit coming in your mind, just be like, you're afraid to do things without being high, dude. You don't remember what it's like not to be high, so when you go out and do something and you're not high, your body's naturally gonna put the fight or flight into you, because you're taking yourself out of your element. You don't know what it's like to be normal, so you got to go out and experience things, because now you're back to being normal. Your body chemistry is regulating back. It's like, wait a second, I don't have that calming effect or that energy boost or that takeaway. You don't have it anymore. So you got to put yourself into experiences and go places and be in situations so that your body can learn how to regulate that again. When to give you adrenaline, when not to, when to make you into a state of fight or flight, and when not to. Otherwise, the longer you take to do that, the longer it's going to take to develop your natural response to your environment again. It's very important. I mean, if you're scared to go to the shopping store and buy groceries, it can be a big pain in the ass, but you're afraid all the people, well, I used to just walk up in there and do when I was on opiates. Well, why can't you do it off of opiates? You fucking hear yourself? I mean, that might have been kind of rude, but for real, what in your mind makes you think you cannot do every single thing that you used to do when you're on opiates except for get high? Don't do that. Okay? Let's not take that to the literal extreme there. Don't take the drugs. But just because I know how some people are, I mean, but on a serious note, there's nothing that you didn't used to do that you cannot do now. Whether it's ride a bike, go swimming, go to work, go to the store, go grocery shopping, anything. Okay? Anything. You can do it now. And you can probably do it better. because you have a clear mind. You're not in a I don't give a fuck mode. When you don't give a fuck mode, you might think you're putting everything into something or this or that, but really, I bet you're not. I bet you the person that can actually feel those emotions or, has some sense of where they are in the world without an edited, yeah, see, but without an added substance into their body. I mean, just like even in my room or the backyard or, there's just a lot more bonding with your environment and caring about things, I guess. I mean, like the last few years, I didn't give a fuck if the backyard was a mess. Now I'm out here doing it because I want it to look good. And it's starting to look real good. So, it's just things like that. If you go to work and you care about your job and you care about the people you work with, you're probably going to do a lot better job than you are if you just don't fucking like your job and you don't like the people. I think about that too. But you did all this stuff when you're high. You can do all the same stuff when you're not. Don't be afraid. And that's one thing I always say, get up and moving, because that's what's going to help you. Get up and moving, you're interacting with your environment. You're interacting with the natural world again. Get out of the dark room. Don't get the I can'ts and, that's just too much. You have no idea how strong you are. People have no idea how much they can really take and how strong they really are. I mean, just watching this show, like, again, called Vikings, and I'm watching it and I'm like, man, on both sides, we'll leave the whole religion thing out of it. On both sides, there's massive war. It's face to face. It isn't like it is now. People shoot each other and like, back then, man, they walked up with hatchets and swords and they chopped people's bodies up and they chopped each other up. And I mean, brutal. I mean, there was no doctor knocked me out and didn't take my rotten arm off. They went and put axes in the fire, heat them up, and fucking hacked your arm off, dude. Right? Guess what? There's more war tomorrow, so you better be ready to go. Really? You can't get up and walk around? Wow. Impressive. Puts things in a whole new light when you think of shit like that, you know what I mean? So, let's be real with yourself. Get out of the dark room. Get out of the fear. You have fucking nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. And I know that's a big part of it, is like fear. And you think about what I just said about, like, we have it pretty easy, guys. Pretty damn easy. That we can't be sick for a little week. Yeah, it hurts, it sucks, it's miserable and grueling and for that week, but I mean, it's no joke, but I'm sure a lot of people have felt a lot worse in a lot longer periods of time. And, I mean, just get up. I was thinking about this last night after I read through some of the comments and stuff like that. Okay, look, man, I have a really, really strong mind, so when I put my mind to something, I tend to want to overcome it and, whatever, either make it mine or make it go away. You know what I mean? So, whichever thing I put my mind to, I'm going to do. It's like, I might have a couple packs of smokes left in my rolling tobacco bag, and I just buy no more. I'm done. I wanted to wait until I got off physical withdrawal from the opiates before I quit smoking. I thought it'd be like a couple months down the road, but I mean, like last night, I wasn't tired at all. But, I said I had appointment shit to do. I put my head up, turned the volume on the TV way down, closed my eyes. I'm waking up this morning 7.5 hours later. I didn't wake up once last night. I want 7.5 hours straight bar of sleep. Bam. Beautiful. What can I say? I get waves of like these chills or stuff. I don't know if they're even chills from being sick or if it's just I don't know what the wind feels like or the temperature dip or so your body's gonna have to acclimate to the way your whole system has to adjust. But what I'm saying is, don't beat yourself up if you have a step back, guys. Just don't pursue it. Okay, you went through so much, and you already know you can. So why are you doing it? If you did like I did, and you went 6 days, and you got more left, and you want to taper off further, whatever you do, make sure you do it. Don't give up, because you're just gonna beat yourself up about it later and be like. And then when you do actually get off, it's going to be another one of them things that's going to weigh on your mind. Like, oh man, I should have just did this then. Should have, could have, would have. It's not the way to think. A lot of people are going to think that. Should have done this. Could have done this. Man, if I would have done that. Really? That's called living in the past, homie. It don't work. So why are you even talking like that? Should have, could have, would have. It's never going to change. There's nothing you can do to fucking change it. So, if you get a step back, you go out and relapse or whatever it is, man. If you see it and you can say, hey, man, this is fucking, I fucked up. I'm telling you right there, you need to stop. Stop. If you stop now, it's not going to be near as bad as it was. But the longer you continue it, you're putting yourself right back in the same position. You probably ain't got long to continue it because, let's be honest, you've barely been acclimating yourself to being without it for 2 weeks, and out of 5, 10, 15 years. So the longer you're on that, in just a short amount of time, you're going to build your system back up to used to having it, So, even like 2-3 weeks, you're probably going to feel pretty shitty. Let's not kid ourselves, right? So, if you do, I just suggest stopping it right there, and if it hasn't been very long, you haven't been at a very high dose, odds are, you're only going to have, after day 3, you might only have a couple days of actually not really feeling that well, and I don't think it'll be that intense. You went through some intense shit, now you've prolonged it out another 2 weeks, whatever. Just stop and do it now. It'll be a lot easier on you, even if you just stop for 2-3 weeks and you use a lower dose for 2-3 weeks, if you stop now, I promise you it's not going to be as intense as it was, and you will thank yourself later. Unless you're, just don't do it. There's no unless, there's no but, there's just don't fucking do it, guys. Okay? And if you do it, don't sit there and whoop on yourself and beat yourself up about it. Acknowledge it. Understand it, but you did. Acknowledge it, understand it, and then overtake it in triumph and success, okay? You can't have one of those things without the other, and if you do, odds of failure are higher than they were if you understood it and acknowledged it beforehand. Just think about it, okay? Knowledge is power, no matter what. The more you understand anything in life, the easier life is going to be for you. From insects to big animals, from small plants to big plants, from people. People are something else. You can't really understand them. Let's be honest. What the hell, people? Some of the things we do, it's just like, seriously? But, it's how we act. I don't know. I don't have a lot to say this morning. I'm kind of just off my own little thought process. So I'm trying to put the stuff together, say on here. At the same time, I'm already thinking about other things I gotta, so I keep my mind busy. I don't, especially when I walk, it's something I do. I've always used walking and thinking together. So, if you're a person that likes to think when they move, and you need to know yourself. See, I notice I say you need to know this, you need to know this, you need to have knowledge about this. You accept that, and if you know it, you can accept it. You can accept it, you can move on from it. You can move on from it, you can prevail in other things, and if you can prevail in other things, you'll have success in life. So it's just the thought process. Get it in your hand. Get it in your head. You gotta brainwash yourself back to, you don't need this. You don't need this. You don't need this. Your doctor's gonna tell you, well, if you do this, we can do this and this and this. You think so? Really? Your doctor's gonna be there every step of the way with you? Your little counselor that you go see once a month for an hour is gonna be there every step of the way with you. Some of them might be. But I don't think so, not at a Suboxone clinic. You're going to see him once a month. You're going to see your doctor for 15 minutes a month. And that's it. Give a shit. I know, I was just there for over fucking 2.5 years. Your money in their pocket. That's it. They don't care if you're clean. If your doctor cared if you were clean, you wouldn't fucking be on it. Okay? Duh. Wow, man, what a fucking concept. Sorry, the doctors really pissed me off with this stuff, because I think they lure people in there. Oh, what, you're not feeling well? Here, take this. Oh, here, you're still a little woozy about this and this. Here, take this. It really pisses me off. Oh, you still have a little mind shit going on? Well, here, why don't you take this for a little bit longer? Oh, the fuck, man? What the... You tell me you just created another addict or prolonged an addiction? So for what? It ain't gonna help that person at all. Not one fucking bit. You just took them fucking 10, 20, 30 steps backwards. Is that what a doctor's supposed to do? Seriously? I don't know. I think it... like when I went in to get my Suboxone and stuff like that, I actually had to be pissed dirty for another substance before they would give me a prescription. So I thought that was kind of cool, because if I was just clean off of opiates or whatever and you didn't have any in your system and you weren't looking real like death, they weren't going to give it to you, dude. They're like, you say you have an opiate addiction, and you do all this heroin and this, but there's none in your system. And you're standing in my office looking fine, but... that makes no sense. So you go in there and you piss dirty for whatever opiates you had and stuff like that, and it's just some other drugs, and then they would give you a prescription, because it's almost like having to prove that you're an addict. You know what I mean? So just going in there clean and sober and being like, I need this, wasn't gonna work. They're like, well, no, you're already clean. So that's one thing I will say about the clinic here, but they have no intention of helping you get off there. I went in there several times, 4 times, and asked to be lower. They kept making up the same excuse. Really? And I was in a better position then than I am now. So, and they still gave me the same excuse. You need to wait till your life is in a more stable position and environment until we try to wean you off or get you off Suboxone. But they were more willing to give me other things, like benzos and shit. If I was feeling depressed, whoa, hello. If I was feeling depressed, we're going to give you a bunch more. It's just a mind fucking game. I'm sorry, I just spent a long time bitching about this. I shouldn't have. I just used this video to get out any kind of aggravation or irritation I had going on. And, it's whatever. But, yeah. You can do it, guys. Just... don't beat yourself up about shit. Get up and move. Get out of the house. Go do shit. Stay away from the fucking pills. Stay away from the excuses. Stay away from the fucking mind fucking yourself. That's really what it is, guys. I'm on 3 weeks. Okay. A lot of people say, well, the mind stuff doesn't even start till like a month. Well, you just played into it. What? Really? The mind stuff doesn't start for 30 days. So in 30 days, I fucking bet you have some mind fuckery going on. And you put it in there, not anybody else. You. Okay? There's absolutely no reason why you need to feel like shit for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, other than you. If you want to feel like shit, you will feel like shit. If you want to play mental anxiety and panic games about going and doing every fucking thing you used to do before, you will. Okay? It's just the way it is. You know? I'm working on getting my body in shape. You know? Planning on quitting smoking here in the next, whenever this bag of tobacco runs out, I just won't buy no more. I'm done with it, too. And, yeah, I mean, and I'll say this, you know, I've drinking 2 soda pops over the last 3 weeks, 2 Pepsis, you know, I've taken my vitamins every day. I've walked every single day. I've got out of the bag for a couple hours total, you know, not at once, sometimes, but it just really feels how it depends on the weather and shit. But I've got out there, I've walked every day. You know, I've found movies I like to watch, comedies, shows, things to get into. I have a video game I don't play much. I have my Bible, I have my books. And I come out here and I play with my son, you know, and I watch videos that interest me. I try to learn something every day. Something new I didn't know before, I try to learn today. Simple, you know. Think about that. There's 365 days in a year. If you try to learn at least one thing every day, you're going to learn 365 different things this year. And odds are you're going to learn a lot more than that, because usually you don't just learn one thing. There's things surrounding that one thing that you learn as well. So, anyway, a little bit long video of me bitching about things and just going off. You know, this is life without Suboxone. This is a new life. Boom. Anyway, you can do it. Just don't give up. And if you do, go back. Stop now. Know what you did, acknowledge it, realize the situation and the mind frame that put you in it, and cancel that out. Rethink that so that you have a thought process. Overpower it with self-talk, positive self-talk, and make a plan and have a goal to substitute that thought process with something that you can direct your attention at and achieve. Alright? So get up, get out of the house. You can do it.